Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Monster Train, where I actually remember to hit record. So I abandoned this run. A little peek behind the curtain there. Yeah, so I started a run and I realized that the recording hadn't actually started. I start my OBS with hotkey, and every now and again the input gets eaten, or it just ignores it until I tab out and tab back in, and then my hotkey works again. So I don't know what it is, but anyway. I could have hidden that. You didn't even have to know, but I'm like, we'll show it anyway. It's gonna be okay. Monster Train is a game where we're doing things. Sorry, I got all flummoxed. I don't even know where I am in my intro anymore. We're gonna go randomized over here for this run. Now, since we only have 3 clans unlocked, it's a very good chance, of course, that we're gonna get a bunch of overlap for things we've done before. Part of me is really hoping for the Awoken, because I feel like I don't know if they're more powerful or if it's just they really work well with my kind of playstyle. I don't know. I'm also gonna try the Covenant mode over here. So our enemies are going to be stronger. We're going to start with extra random cards in our deck. Looks like what it does is actually replaces some of the normal starting cards with some random cards, which I think makes your starting deck maybe a little stronger, but more RNG. But, of course, the enemies are also stronger there. So we're going to do this. We may just get our butts whooped because of the Covenant mode, but we'll see what we can do. So we are playing as Awoken primary and Hellhorned as the secondary. We're going to be fighting Seraph the Chaste, who has buffs and debuffs, okay? So we're going to start with 2 copies of Glimmer, which is lovely. Love this. 2 copies of Ritual Battle. Really expensive, but really powerful, especially if you can put it on a multi-attack, because 6 Rage is 12 extra attack power, which decreases over time. And then we have Spike Generation over here, too. Now, I don't know exactly how much Seraph the Chase is going to mess with us. We'll see. So if we look here, you can see we only start with 3 Restores and 3 Torches. So 2 of the Torches were replaced with Ritual Battles, 2 of the Restores were replaced with Glimmers. That is interesting. And we've got our Sentient over here. So, okay, see, I was curious about this. We can't back out here, because it would be great to be able to peek at what our artifact is before we're making these decisions. Here's the thing. Last time, we did Bristling, and holy crap, was it insanely powerful when we used the, what is it called, Bramblethorn or whatever ability, just to nuke the crap out of things. So I'm going to take Explosive just to mix it up a little bit. So whenever we heal the Sentient will deal 15 damage to the front unit. And if we can keep upgrading down the Explosive branch, it'll be 15, 30, and then 60 over there. We did lose 2 of our Restores, but they were replaced with other heals. So I think we're going to have a fair amount of consistent healing to have the Sentient do explodey stuff, and that sounds like a lot of fun to me. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Explosive. And then what are we getting as an artifact? Because we can't back out of here either. Conserve energy between turns. The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. Elliot, we just unlocked this on our last run. Yeah, that's going to be insane. Okay, so we are clearly going to do a very Awoken-centric, heal-centric kind of run over here. Let's do our first battle and hope we don't just get obliterated from the Covenant stuff. Are we going to have the option for the extra trial? We are. They'd spawn a bunch of... Oh, I didn't realize it told us what they spawned here. Clergyman. Okay, Rage 2. So they're going to be a 5 attack, 1 hit point. What's kind of annoying... Oh, no, the Glimmer's going to work to blow them up because it's AoE. Oh, yeah, we're totally going to take this. Hopefully we draw... Hopefully we draw at least a Glimmer. We'll take some extra money. I mean, it's not a huge reward. And our Pyre might end up taking a bunch of damage. But I think it's worth the try. Okay. We did get a Glimmer. We've got our Sentient. We've also got a Torch to blow that up. We can't Ritual of Battle. Okay, I'm going to put my Sentient over here. Because I'm going to want to use her ability fairly frequently. I think we have to Glimmer this floor, because it's going to kill 4 dudes. And I am going to Torch here. Which actually means we're not going to deal any damage to this guy. I don't want to put a Train Steward here, because it's just going to die right away. So I'll put a Train Steward. Honestly, oh no, I don't have more creatures. No, I was thinking, oh, I'll put it in front so it's disposable, it'll die, it'll make room for something else. I don't really have anything else. So I'll put it here so it can at least start applying a little bit of damage. End turn. I guess one of the things is that if I had blown up these guys, by the time the foursome got to the top floor, their damage would have gone down. Also, I would have had more time to draw another Glimmer. I think I was prioritizing killing the 4 because there was more of them. I should have killed those 3 because even if I hadn't drawn the Glimmer here, it still would have been better to reduce pyre damage. Okay, that's something new to internalize going forward. I don't have a unit to summon. I will torch you because that's a lot of gold. That's only 50? I thought they normally gave 75. Maybe it's the difficulty mode. So this is going to be a great Glimmer. We'll kill him, and it's going to trigger the explosion. The Restore over here will do a lot of damage. Won't quite kill it. Or I could just put down a Train Steward. I could put down some spikes over here, too. Yeah, none of these are, a big win. I think I'm going to put the Pyre Shards on here. Because they will do damage every turn, basically. So the sooner they get used, the better. Is the logic I'm using. Don't know if it's right, but that's the logic I'm using. Oh, and then there's a pause. Okay. So I don't think you'll do damage to the Pyre unless there's some sort of special mechanic going on there. You're going to be okay. We may as well... I mean, the Ritual of Battle we could put down now, but you'll lose a buff before you do anything. So I'm just going to go... put down a couple of those to apply some damage there. And then, I mean, there's nothing to explode, but... Wait, what? Oh yes! First time a unit is healed, draw a card. That's right. Forgot about that. Already. You know, it's only been 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. There's no weird mechanic there. Final wave there. Now, I don't need to kill the Forged Disciple, because if the boss dies, that's that. Now, I can Glimmer, which would deal the 15 damage over here. I can also Ritual of Battle, which I should probably put on the guy in the back. I don't think it matters. I think either way it's going to result in... Oh, you're not dead. Uh-oh. I mean, you're pretty close to dead, but not dead. I do have 2 stewards on the next floor, though. And the Pyre will at least kill you, but I'm a little concerned. Minus 20. You hit for 4. Okay, I'll just Ritual a Battle here. There you go. Okay. Pyre Battle's interesting, but it's so expensive. It might be a good candidate for making a card cheaper or something. I think the Restoration Detonation is something we're absolutely going to pick up, because it should synergize fairly well with what we're building. I'm going to have to give the Hellhorned more love at some point in the run, but I think I'm going to focus heavily on the Awoken mechanics with the healing and whatnot. I think Fortify is an okay pick, though. I'm going to take that. We could take the 10 gold, you know, to take gold and keep our deck a little smaller, but no. Hellhorned unit, or we buff our spells and take some money. Do you like the idea to buff our units? Not that we really have... We don't really have any units to buff. Whereas there's definitely some spell buffing we could do. I'm going to go here. Take the money. Come over here. Hold over. When played, the card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. Do we want... Yes, we do. If I Power Stone the Glimmer, so now it's healing for 12 and dealing 12 damage. I propose we hold over that. I know, it might not be worthwhile. The Emberstone, we could also just make this a little cheaper. We got 2 of those Ritual Battles as well. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I think I like the idea of a Keepstone on this Glimmer. Casting that every turn is probably going to be pretty good. Do we want to purge a card? I mean, ultimately, yes. We may not need the torches, since we do have the glimmers to blow things up. The other thing I could do is re-roll and then try to upgrade some more things, but I think I like the idea of clearing a torch. I may at some point decide to purge one of the rituals of battle. I'm not going to spend any more money because I want to save money for future shops. Okay, +4 attack is a lot. It does open up unit draft, but that is kind of scary. Oh, he's got sweep as well. Well, this is the boss, so he doesn't really count. But all of a sudden, he would start doing damage. I think I'm going to leave this off. I don't really trust in our strength to be able to handle this. I think I like the idea of throwing you on here, giving you some spikes. Detonation won't do anything. It will... I don't know if that'll trigger the draw or not. It'd be nice to kill you so you didn't have the spikes on, but let's do that to at least apply a little damage, and then we'll throw one of you over here, and that'll be that. Yeah, it would have been really nice to get the glimmer. Alright, we got you. I think I just torch you. And maybe that guy too. Actually, I just glimmer here. Will draw me a card as well, and deal a bunch of damage in the front. If I restore here, it will blow him up. Which I think is what I want. We don't have to worry about you. You don't do any damage to my pyre, so that's good. I could drop a heal on you to just draw an extra card, which I guess we're going to do regardless. Like, I'll probably deploy the steward, but let's do that. Here, we'll armor you up. We'll put another regen. Oh, won't give me another card because it's the first time. I wonder how it'll work with the regeneration, but we'll do that anyway. Let me go and put you down over here. Okay. And you're going to die to the pyre. Alright, this big guy here with the sweep. And that one's spiky. Of course, we don't get a glimmer on this turn. I think what I do is I torch this one. Wait, I'm still... Oh, fuck, the sweep! God damn it! That was a mistake. I forgot he had sweep. I should have just put it on the front and the front. Also, I drew a fortified that didn't actually... Oh, no. I don't know. Restoration detonation won't do anything. I don't think I've got any more creatures. Like, woo, it doesn't do anything. So it's going to be my pyre's job to kill this. What the hell? Oops. Take 12. Can I fortify my pyre? No, that would be nice. Can I heal my pyre? No. I mean, I won't die, but oh my god, I'm low. I've never taken this much pyre damage. And I've made some mistakes, but part of it is potentially the Ascension mode or Covenant rank over here. But also, honestly, the draws in the deck, like, not getting that extra creature early on was kind of rough. Maybe I should have gone left and picked up the Hellhorned creature. Probably I should have. I think I'm going a little too greed and trying to build around the Awoken here. And none of these are all that helpful either. I think I will sharpen, because I think the idea is to put that on the Awoken. It's going to be okay. Let's get an imp. Okay, artifact, heal. Forge spells, get a unit. I need units, but I want an artifact, and healing the pyre would be good. Artifacts are so good. But we're kind of desperate for units. Let me grab this first. Yeah, I think we need a big chunker. Although, the multi-strike works really well with the rage. Super well with the rage. He doesn't have... And we need body blockers, though. And the +1 energy actually would be pretty useful here. because, I mean, we've got the card draw here. We've got the expensive rage-generating cards. I think I kind of need to go with this one. On the other hand, if we put Animus of Will behind our Awoken on the bottom floor, that's going to be pretty cool. Especially if we can get some upgrades. So I'm going to go there first. Now what I want to do is I want to upgrade my spells. In case this lets me duplicate a card, we might be able to duplicate an upgraded card. Plus 20 magic power and consume. What I'm tempted to do is put the Surge Stone on this Glimmer, and then hope we can get a thing that removes consume later on, which is definitely a card that exists. I could go and make the Rage, you know, I could make this one cost 1, which I think I like, actually. I think I like that a lot. Armor Frost I don't care about. Purges. Do I want to re-roll? Okay, let me come back, maybe. I'll consider the re-roll. Let's see what the Caverns have to say. Definite misplays, though, in the first 2 fights. Oh, this is the copy, yeah. Do I want to make 5 copies of Ritual of Battle? Well, it's not consumed. Oh, you know what I should do? Even though it's not fully upgraded, I should just make 5 copies of this Glimmer here with the consume. I like that. Where are you? I mean, I don't need the holdover one. So this one will always be around, which is good. But then if I do this, a bunch of one-shot, big AoE bombs plus heals. And it works really well with my boss. Do I want to purge something? Do I want to purge the really expensive Ritual of Battle? Or we start trimming down Train Stewards. The problem is we don't really have enough minions to justify removing the Train Stewards yet. Let's save the money. We can always purge later on. It's not so, unlike in Slay the Spire, you don't get only 1 remove per shop. Instead, what you do is the price goes up, but you can do it unlimited times in 1 shop. So we may as well just wait a tick and then purge the stewards. So this is going to trigger the explosion twice now, instead of just once. Oh, but it doesn't have a spell shield. Okay. Well, we're going to definitely want to blow these guys up. Because if I do this, like, we're looking for 20 damage. So we're going to, yeah, this is consumed, but that's okay. We're going to do that. Prevent huge amounts of damage. We get another draw, which we don't really need. I'm going to put the Animus of Will behind you. And then, yeah, nothing actually matters. Because the regen won't kick in an explosion at the right time. Okay, more explosion over there, which is fine. Do we do another big Glimmer? Yes, 100% we do. Instantly blows that up, and then you take extra damage from the explosion. We'll put some armor on you because we can. You know what? Let me do this, just to apply 5 damage to this guy. Because I can. And actually more than 5 damage in the end. I can't believe I didn't draw the Glimmer. That's actually really annoying. Front enemy unit. Although I can just torch him, so that's going to be okay. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to torch you. I'm going to Ritual Battle over here. Thank you for being here, Mr. Boss. There we go. This way, a bunch of damage will get applied to that guy, which wouldn't have happened before. Too bad I couldn't go all the way through. Oh, haste, they're going to want to jump to the upper floor, which is fine-ish. The spikes on this guy doesn't matter, but the +4 attack is actually kind of handy. Okay, I'm definitely going to want a Glimmer, because I don't want them to haste up. I suppose if I put the spikes here, it would actually wipe the whole floor without sort of wasting a Glimmer, but it doesn't actually matter, does it? No, I'll go ahead and blow them up this way, it's fine. We'll also draw a card, which is nice. I will go and sharpen you, so your multi-attack is even more devastating. And that is going to be that. I could blow this up and save the steward. So giving you an extra +4 attack will still require 3 hits to kill the disciple, which is annoying. So we'll do that. Do I want to save this guy or not? Do I care? I'm going to do that. Kill him. I mean, at least it will hit the boss again. I don't know. I don't know if it was worth because of the consume. Alright, this is going to show up and fight now, and we are nowhere near doing what we need to do. This won't help. That's the holdover one, but it doesn't really... And that's a lot of damage applied, but it's not going to get us where we need to be. I'm thinking... I mean, again, I know I made some mistakes in the first couple of fights. But I'm thinking we may not be ready for the hard mode here. And he hits enough to one-shot my stewards. That is very different. I think normal mode, he only hits for 4 or 5. Him being able to one-shot the stewards changes everything. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything. We can keep glimmering every round. I could put down another one so there'd be an extra round of attack. I guess that's something. I suppose the 4 points of spikes will do more damage than torching him one time. But it's still nowhere close to enough. I mean, you'll survive 1 hit, that's something. We'll hit him for some more. We'll hit him for a little more. But I think that's it. I think he's going to kill my pyre here. Yep. GG. And yeah, I did F up, but I don't think that's what did us in. Well, there's 2. I made tactical errors in the first couple of fights, and in hindsight, I wish I'd gone the left branch to pick up a Hellhorned, even though that wasn't really the overall strat we were building towards. We needed another big chunky unit. It didn't help that we kept getting presented with imps, and imps would not have saved us in this. We needed, like, the imps come from a Hellhorn pack. We needed the Hellhorn pack to give us a big chunky Hellhorned, rather than an imp. Because a lot about our deck I loved. I think the big giant glimmers would have been insane, but we needed a chunky Awoken dude. That would have made a big difference, right? Imagine just the difference if we had 1 hollow in there between the glimmer and 1 hollow. How insane would that have been? Because one glimmer would have given the hollow so many hit points, right? I don't remember what their names are. There's the Thorn one and the other one, but the 22 points of healing, which would have actually healed them because their max hit points goes up a lot. He would have been huge in the front while applying damage. We'd just keep dumping that every turn. Probably the hollow would never die to any of the crap. Meanwhile, would be murdering absolutely everything. So there were some mistakes made, but I think the mistakes wouldn't have killed us if we had gotten 1 extra good creature. The turn where, like, the only creature we added in being that frickin' imp sucked. And I mean the multi-attack Awoken one, which is still not like that pleasant to me. That's 2 times we did not get a big chunky dude. And our Sentient, our champion, was not chunky enough to tank. You could tank some, but at 25 HP, not that tanky, and wasn't doing really much in the way of damage, other than the initial, like the instant boost, but we couldn't reliably do that every turn either, so... Well, you know what? That's fine. Win some, lose some, that's going to be okay. I might go back to not Covenant mode for a bit, just to work on those unlocks some more. I think that's probably what's going to be the case. What do we need to unlock the other... Okay, the Umbra, we need to summon a bunch more creatures, and then enemy fields. So it's still going to take a while before these guys are unlocked, but yeah, it would be nice to get some unlocks over there. Maybe next time, rather than randoming, what if I do... Well, we haven't played the Stygian Guard leader. That's a good point. That's probably what I'll do next time, is I'll pick the Sticky Yarn leader with Hellhorned as a secondary, forcing myself out of the Awaken comfort zone, which is scary, but I think what we're going to do. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.